Another way. What's that primary audio? There it is. Alright, I'll do this for a little while. 5 o'clock. Let me move the microphone a little bit. There we go. I do this for an hour and a half or so. I normally do this earlier in the day, but been busy this weekend, or at least I haven't been around to do it earlier this weekend. I'll do it now. If anyone shows up, they'll show up, I guess. Let's see. Let's see. Right, McEwen, because I got information on him. That's good. I need information on Macintosh if I'm going to start teaching him a skill. Same for Brent, I'm going to have to use him at some point. Guy's old, it doesn't make sense to use you. Let's see. Cranston probably needs to be replaced at some point. How many games are left? Four games, okay. Where are we currently? 4 games, 39. If they won 4 times, they could actually get all the way up there, I guess. Alright. Let's win at least one more game. And then I'll start playing these other goalkeepers and stuff to get information on them so they can start learning skills. What do you have? You have 6. That's a lot. They also have fullbacks. Alright. Let's do Smiths. Take this opportunity to train these guys up a little bit. Okay. Two stars, not great. Yeah, 2 stars not gonna work out. And then he's old. That's not great either. Let me think. Left hand side, so we're gonna need you. White. Nesbitt, I can probably replace you. Probably go with you. Sure. And then give me someone on the left hand side. Let's go with you. They have quite a few up there. Who else? Thinking about this. A bit iffy. Alexander, maybe later. Let's start with Middleton. Let's see, what else do they have? They have 3 plus a sweeper. Okay, 63. I probably want, instead of you, you. And then I want him to become an AM, that's why he's up there right now. Just taking a look at who I have. Cooper. Kirk Howley. Maybe the young guys instead of Shankly. That's actually fine. McIntosh. Bryant. Cranston. That will work, I guess. And then I'll bring in Alexander later. They do have an MF with slide tackle though. It's gonna suck. Let's see what they have. Oh yeah, okay. They're playing out wide. Sure. That frees up this side though, so I don't need to worry about that at all. Just shoot. No, he's gonna move, okay. Ooh. 59, okay. Goal. It's unfortunate. Alright, let's see. It happens. 56, huh? Slide tackle. Ooh, you know what I could do? To block that off. It's an idea. Alright, let's do it. Okay. You're gonna tackle? Oh, okay. They're doing what I'm doing. Double suppression. I like it. That's smart. I respect that. That's smart. Let's think about this. I'm gonna hold it. I wonder if they're gonna do it again. They are. Nice. That's annoying. It's guaranteed at that point. Yeah, you're gonna cross it. Good save. We're on the same page here, unfortunately. Okay. I can try that. I don't think it's gonna work. Ooh, it works. He's gonna lose the ball though. Oh, lucky. You're so lucky. Slide tackle from behind. So lucky. Yeah, fullback on either side is gonna suck. You know what I should do? If you're gonna play there, then I'm gonna bring Cooper in if you're gonna do that. Alright, hold on. I'll take you out. We'll just do this instead. You hit Cooper. Let's see what you got. Yep, thank you. Where are we going? Where are we going? I think I'll go here. Yep. And then I don't need him there. I am gonna need someone back here, though. Do I move you back? I might actually do this and play him in the midfield. And then maybe you there, just so we have somebody in the middle. And then shift that. And then since that's going on, probably do this. Let's see. Sure, that's fine. I would just shoot. Okay, well. Who gets the ball? Probably just give it to him. Yeah, they're not going to move him out of the way. They move the CD, though. What now? Oh, that's pressing. See if I can win the ball with... They're trying to bait me into moving up. Might be able to win the ball with Schilling. Or even you. Do Schilling. Ah, wasn't thinking. That wasn't a free arm move. That's my fault. That wasn't a free press. No. Bad play from me. I was thinking something completely different. Let's see. Shankly, that. Should probably play someone further along the flank. Let me see if I can do this. I'll do something like that. Yep. Or even better, if I do something like, let's see, if I do something like that. Looks awkward, but makes more sense. I'm pretty sure I can beat him since he's so tired. I also need to take someone else out then. Oof, he's motivated. That sucks. Oh, that's no good. Let's see, we'll do you. See if I can counterattack. That. Okay. Ooh, nice. He's just gonna aggressive tackle. Ugh. Just normal tackle, huh? Wonder what you're gonna do. I'm not gonna win the ball, though. Let's see. Probably just press. Make it as difficult as possible for him to cross it. Let's see. It's gonna give it to him. Oh, he's just gonna shoot? Okay, that works, I guess. He's gonna shoot again. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah. Wasn't a whole lot I could do other than cutting him off. 5 shots is a lot, though. Yeah, this guy is almost an RM. I need that free pressing on the wing. 63. You cap at 70, right? Yeah, 70 is basically the end. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that then. Probably accuracy for him. Although I could get what is it, 5 levels? I could get 15 in control, plus the bonus for being a forward. In the midfield, it might be okay if I went that route. And then you get the bonus for nutmeg. Maybe. It's so low though. I don't know. Could also play him on the wing. Passing. I just don't think control is going to be the play here. Although he is Scottish. Let's try it. Why not? He has nutmeg. Maybe like a flank nutmeg or something. Yeah, once he's a wing midfielder, should get a little easier on that side. Let me see, 30. Okay, so there's no way I can get relegated. Good. I can focus on training now. I only have what, 3 games left? Great. So training then. Let's see. Let's get these guys going. 4-3-3. Nutmeg. Nutmeg on either side. So I probably want to do this. Bring them in. Let's see. And then I'd like to take you out. Maybe go with Alexander instead. Spread it out. Figure out exactly what he's good for. See where we're going with him. Let's stick to passing for now because I don't know what his spread is. What do you have at the back? Pretty sparse at the back. They're gonna be out there. So maybe Kirkcaldy. And then maybe spread out a little more like that. If they're gonna be that, I probably want you on the flank somewhere, left or right. Right hand side, so maybe over here. I'm making an assumption that the fullback's gonna be on the wing, then I can make a play that way. It is kind of spread out though. Probably want to bring someone in. Alexander maybe, let me see. Could do Shankly. Maybe bring you in. He's almost an AM, sure. And then let's get some younger guys out there this time. Training game, let's see. This game needs to release already. Well, they're working on it. Ukrainian-based developer, so things aren't as straightforward as we'd all hope. But I do think it's coming out in early access this year. What is it, spring now? I think they're planning for like summer or something for early access. Yeah, but it's in progress at least. I think the worst case situation would be if updates just stopped, you know? And then there's like no chance that we ever get it. At least they're working on it is the way I view it. Let's see. You, Scottish. Middleton. How do you? Probably gonna play him later just to see what he's doing. Spread out a little bit, and then I want someone else, Cooper. I'd also like to see what's going on with my demands. I think I'd sent feedback on this. Can't remember what Cause had to say about it. It felt like I was being rewarded a little too soon here. Then I think that's because I did, what was it? Convincing the coach of something? Yeah, improve the management mood. I did that. Maybe that's why. I have over 1,200 hours in the first game. Yeah, the first game's been out for how long? Over a decade now? I remember playing it way back, like 2015, maybe even 2014. At least it was out in early access back then. Yeah, but the game has been out forever. I'm surprised it still has a community, honestly. 10 years is a lot for an indie game. It's a pretty niche game. It's a good thing though. Yeah, they're gonna be really spread out. They're also being really aggressive, obviously. They have Nutmeg on the front. I might be able to suppress it if it's not level 3, but I'm not sure. Okay, they have a DM. I don't really care. Who am I gonna give the ball to? I might just do you. I might put him into position right now and then just take a shot to move the ball forward. Yeah, sure. Ooh, bad play. Yeah, we're gonna lose the ball, but bad play. And now you have to do what you're gonna do. You're gonna move it over there. Okay. 50. If he was an RM, this would have been a lot easier. Let me see. What are you going to do? You're probably gonna lob it, is my guess. Yeah, I figured. That's why I moved him back. If I had an arm, I could just move down there and take control of the situation pretty quickly. Shankly, let me see. Pressing. Ooh, I wish. I may need to foul him. I'm thinking I might have to foul him. Yeah. Ooh, without. Well. Yeah, I needed to foul him to do this. Who's gonna take the shot? Let's put you here. Take away that nutmeg potential. Okay. That's different. Well. I mean, that also works. You could play it inside like that, but you allow them to move forward. That's another way to deal with it. If you're that worried about nutmeg, you can just pull them back, which is what I did right there. Ooh, if I can get it to you. I don't know if you'll be able to control the ball, though. Can try. I didn't think so. Well. I'm gonna go ahead and take it anyway. Who are you gonna long pass to? Him. Gonna go for him. Obviously. Power shot. Yep. Okay. Let's see what else is going on. We get the ball. Well, we get the ball after them. I need another play here. Let me see. I might actually pull you guys back. I was just talking about it a while ago. Pull them back, play them forward, right? Is Smith an RM yet? Almost. Maybe pull you back, play you forward, take you out. Unless I wanted to do something like, let me see. Maybe Schilling on the inside. Maybe instead of that, I could do Cooper. Trying to think about this. 3 at the back. I don't really like that. It looks kind of messy. Let me see Shankly. Yeah, if he fails, I need a way to potentially win the ball, though. Win the ball back. So I want you there. And then we can do that, sure. Instead of Shankly, I could probably do Cooper. In case I need it. And then do that. Why not? And then play him outside. Bit iffy, but it might work. Mourinho. Let me see. They made a change. Oh, these guys. Well, they're clever, unfortunately. I would need to do... Need to somehow get the ball over there now. Alright, sure, let's do it. Ooh, they're motivated. That's no good. Yeesh. Oh, we're lucky. But, man, that motivation, though. Oof, that's no good. That's tough. That's a tough one. There's not a whole lot I can do here. I can try to buy time. That doesn't work. Of course not. Who's gonna get the ball? All I can really do is press. Can't really do anything else. Buy time. Yep, they're gonna pass it over. Of course. Are they gonna move in? They're just gonna shoot. Good save. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can do this now. I'd love to get the ball over there. You're in the way. Do I risk this? Yes. Okay. That way I can actually get it over there. There we go. Doesn't matter. I got the boost. I'm gonna go for... I could pass it. I'm gonna go for a precision shot. Gah, jeez. Long pass. Nope. Who's gonna get the ball? You? Okay, that makes sense. Nice, okay. This is working out. I could get it to you somehow. You have the fullback over there, though. And you have the CM. I can try to run the flank. I don't think it's gonna work, though. I'm actually gonna do that. Yeah, it's not gonna work. He's gonna lob it. Oh, he's just gonna pass normally, okay. Yeah, that works, but... Ooh, hold on. I might have a chance. Ah, you don't have enough passing. Let's do that. Oof. Okay, let's do... Okay, that might work. Did a chance. It has to go to the left. Bottom left. Nope. That's the problem with playing them back. It's hard to get the ball forward unless you have someone on the flank to help. And I had my flanker up there suppressing for the nutmeg. Yeah, passing. He's not really a playmaking AM. He's more of a striker. I mean RM, obviously. Accuracy. I mean, I guess ideally he would have control of his secondary, but what are you gonna do? Like, he really needs control, but it's so low though. Like, why bother, you know? It's like you would think passing, but 100 plus passing is enough. He doesn't need any more, really. Yeah, he really needs control though. It would just take so long to give him control. What is he? He's level set. Let me do the math. 60 for 3 per level. If he caps out at 90, if let's say 80, if he capped out at 80, 80 is 20. Is that's 60? Would that be 60 control? Am I doing the math right? Assuming that everything goes into control. It's such a weird spread, though. I have to go dedication with him. Accuracy, unless I wanted to go accuracy, I guess. Thinking about it. Like, it wouldn't really be that useful, though. He would have to be like an AM hybrid or something to make that functional. Okay, why not? Let's get passing to like 120, and then we'll go accuracy. Like, it could work. I don't like spreading it out to the tertiary stat. It takes too long to catch up, and by the time it catches up, it's not worth it for that level of play. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, 11th place is fine. We're not trying to do anything crazy. What skill is he training? He's training layoff pass. So it's like, ideally, he'd have control, so he could run the flank and then pass once he's closer. Yeah, but the only way I can see him working is if he's like a dual class on an attacking midfielder. Then it makes sense to go accuracy and passing. And then he also has layoff pass, so he can actually pull guys out of the box and use it like that. So I might go that route, and then he plays on the flank just for the mobility and the free pressing. Mobility when he doesn't have to fight for it when he runs the flank. Yeah, ideally he would have control, but it's gonna take way too long. It's not worth it. Like for him, it would make sense to give him control of the secondary if it's really 46. Yeah, but I think, let's see. I'm guaranteed to avoid relegation. If I check my demands, I'm probably going to get a reward because I did this really fast. Acquired the promising footballer, fielded him a lot, 24 matches. I mean, 2 times 24, 48. Minimum expectations, successful performance in the cup, which is basically progress in the, what was it, the National Cup, I think. And then I also got them on the coaching ability, which was improving the manager's mood. So I'll probably get rewarded this year, which is a good thing. I'm just going to go ahead and train now. Let's see, let me just double check. I like to double check. Yep, and then if I go here, it's impossible. They'd have what, 38? It's impossible, okay. So let's get, who are we going to get in there? Let's do Brandt, because I'd like to sell Brandt, so I'm going to do him first. And then we're going to do McIntosh after that. We're also going to take out, let's see. Probably put them on the wing. Who's who? He's right, he's left. Okay, that's fine. And then we're going to take out Cranston for who? I'd like to sell you. They're wingers though, so it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Would like to sell you. You're on the left-hand side. Okay, you're English. And then who else? I'd like to get Alexander up and running. Like to get who else? I'd like to sell you, but I don't want to use you. So you're probably just gonna go regardless. Let's see, Schilling. We'll keep you there. Okay, sure. What else do they have? They're gonna be sparse back there. Maybe head play on you. Where are you? Okay, you're already 100. Sure. You're 30 years old though, so I know what to expect. Let's do you. I guess that works. Schilling, McIntosh. Yeah, that's fine. Can't get much better than that. Unless I wanted to take him out and put in Schilling. Who gets the ball first? They do? Okay. Maybe we'll go, let's see, Cooper, Van Lee. No, this is fine. We'll do that. Alright, let's do it. Don't expect to win this one though. But it's fine, we can't be relegated, so it's not a big deal. Sure, he's gonna shoot. He actually has solid defense. Not bad. What are they going for? Rainbow Feint? Oof, that's... Well, I don't have a fullback out here, so it's not great. In this case, I would do... hold on, let me think about this. Can't do that. Put him there. Oof, nah, it's not gonna work. There. And you can fight for it, just to get him specialization points. Yeah, they're gonna get the ball, for sure. Obviously. Ooh, nice, they didn't. Good job. The veteran, saving the day. Let's see, they're in the box. Ooh, but he has that. Let me see if I can just... That. What is your defense? Okay, we got it. Ooh, who's gonna get it? Send it. That's fine. He's just gonna grab it and he's gonna pass it though. Yep, all the way in. That's alright. Get some experience. They have a sweeper over here. Wonder why. Maybe they're trying to train him as a CD. It's possible. Well, if you're gonna do that, I might as well just go for head play, right? I can also shoot it if I want to. Let me see. That. Thinking. I could go for head play, I guess, but he's right there. I could also try to shoot it. Chilling. Makes sense. Maybe that instead. I still get that accuracy bonus from the wing. It's like going AM into a winger. It's pretty standard. And I still get the boost, or at least I still get the negation on the range penalty. So precision shots from them are really good. It's gonna shoot it. Ooh, 105, of course it's higher than expected. It's a given. What are you guys going for? Long pass? Alright, you're gonna shoot, I guess. I wouldn't shoot, I would hold it. Okay, well. It's a choice, I guess. Why not? Let's give it to you, actually. He's gonna lose the ball, but he'll get a little bit of specialization. They have to get rid of it now. Yeah, sure. You're gonna go for layoff pass? Well, didn't work. Oh, ran out of time. Could have gotten another attack. Alright, let's see. They're playing that side. He has 159, 114. So in that case... Let's see if I remember how this works. Play him out, play him there. If I wanted him to be an RM, I would do... Where are you? There. Play you there, I guess. Yeah, we'll do that. If I can get him out of the way, though... Oh, I could have a shot. Alright, let's try it. Oh, he's okay. It's not gonna work. I need to get closer. Yeah, that still pulled him out of the way. Alright, we need to win the ball now. Ooh, that's perfect. We're gonna lose it. How are we gonna win this back though? Ooh, we might do it right now. Okay. He would need to win the ball immediately. Nah, it's too good to be true. I would have been able to get a shot right now. Let me see, nutmeg. Oof. I'd have to foul him. He's gonna go through. Okay. He's just gonna go for the rainbow feint? No, it's just gonna shoot. Okay. Need to get the ball out there. Ugh. I mean, a potential goal opportunity is staring me right in the face, but I'd have to make it up here. What is that? Ah, he's a fullback. Or not a fullback, he's a winger. That's alright. We'll get some experience from it. Let's see how we're doing in terms of RMLM. Okay. Who else needs some training? Okay, he's almost up there. I don't really see anyone else who needs it, honestly. Like maybe play you instead? Sure. And keep him out there. 1, 2, 3. We'll do that. I don't like playing him from there, though. He'd end up being a wing forward. Sure. Let's go for a power shot. It went all the way back out. I was looking for the corner. Yeah, I've never seen an AM as a good wing forward. It's always felt like a wing midfielder is the way to play them. That's fine. That was an expected loss. Let's see what else is going on. White, Nesbit. A DM, huh? That's different. I haven't really used DMs anymore. Like, they're okay, but I don't really think they're all that necessary. I'd rather have a DF and then I'd just play them there. Otherwise, I'd use like a universal midfielder or a CM or something if I want mobility. Where are we in terms of the table? Yeah, I mean, 39, 39, 41. Yeah, so we're gonna get 13th place at the worst. Let me also see this. Yeah, we're still up. Good. Okay, one more training. Brent to get that information because we really need it. Okay, we almost have it for him. Him as well. Alexander as well. Who else? I wonder if I should use him just so we can continue training. That might be a good idea. I might do that. What do they have? They have 4-4-2. They're going to be open at the back again. They're going to be over there. Okay, sure. They're going to be on the left-hand side, which means I can play him up if I want to. I'll do that. CD, sweeper, sure. They have nutmeg somewhere. Not sure where. We get the ball first. Maybe I'll just score this time. Get a goal in. Bradford's also 2-star. I didn't even notice that. Maybe we'll just play Cooper and go for the early goal. Get that out of the way. And then let's see who else. Luther. I don't really want to use him though. Broadfoot AM. 21-52. Let's get Shankly out of there. Let's do Luther. Why not? Why not? Why not? What else is going on? 35, 0. Because I'm going to end up selling him, but right now I just don't have enough information. The only problem is we don't have mobility in the midfield. Gonna suck. Okay, that's fine. I can just do this. Ooh, hold on. They're playing out wide. Okay. Right, they have 4. They're over there. I'm gonna have to make a shift over there. Sure. Okay, sure. Just gonna loft it. I can shoot it. I can also just cross it. Let's see, 93. They have long pass. Let me think about this. They could potentially do it. If they win the ball and give it to him. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's too far. I'm just gonna hold it actually. Lay off pass. They'd have to give it to him somehow. Nope. Okay, they were going for him. Alright, sure. This is where we move everybody back. Who has the ball? You? Try to tackle. Get him some information. Where are they going? Where? Him? Okay. They were trying for him. Thinking, yep. Ooh, if I could get the ball all the way over there. He did. He did it. No penalty. This is where we just power shot, cannon shot, huh? Same difference. 143 defense. Ooh, that control is outrageous, though. I think I roll the dice here. Yeah, a good call. Alright, Cooper is tired. We're going to take him out later. 11, 10. Lose hers, 28. Wealth. Yeah, that's fine. Quasi, let's see. Probably want to take him out now. 45. It's almost 6 o'clock. I might end it after this game. It's been pretty quiet today. Cooper. I should take Cooper out, shouldn't I? Sure. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Ooh, they got a goal. Never mind. Apparently it worked. Okay, let's see. I might just go for that. Just cross it. Yeah. Let's go ahead and make a shift. Move these guys back. Long pass, of course. They're going to give it to him. He's going to take the shot. He's going to come out. No, they're just going to take it straight. Okay. Alright, cool. Let's see. Substitute. Probably keep him there. Looters, probably go Schilling now. Sure. Might actually do this. Where are you gonna go? You just gonna shoot? No, you're gonna go over there. Get into the box. The only problem with that play is I give up the position. Let's see if I can get through here. I did, yep, nice. That's fine. He's a forward though. He's just gonna walk out of the box. Ooh, nice. That's beautiful. 17 potential. He's gonna lose the ball. Where are you gonna go though? You can't keep it. Okay, you went over there. Got an RM. Thank you. I'd love to win the ball with him. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to try now. He has layoff pass. Gotta press him. He's just gonna move there. Okay, he's going all the way up there. Oh. They don't want to risk the layoff pass, I guess. Alright, sure. Gonna give it to... Who's gonna get the ball? Probably you. I'm gonna launch it. Yeah. Didn't hit the goalkeeper or get to him. They have a fullback. Gonna give it to... Oh, they're just gonna hold it, huh? Interesting. I might be able to get the ball. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go from the front so I don't foul if I fail. Yep. Alright. That's fine. We got some good experience, some good information. I might have enough information on the goalkeeper now. And he leveled up, which is always nice. I'll give him this, just because I plan on selling him in a minute. Man, 1%. Are you kidding? Wow. That was close. Just 1%. I guess I'll use him in a starter next season or something. Or maybe I'll put him in late or something like that. Losing fans, that's fine. Fans are fickle. That's about what I expected. 12th place, yep. First year, that's fine. End of season, should get rewarded. It's pretty early though. I guess it's a good test. This was supposed to be a 2-year contract, but I've been using Cooper forever, so I've been using him pretty much since I bought him at the start of the season. That's an easy plus 50%. And then acquiring him in the first place is another 35. So just by doing that, I would have hit right here. And then after that, it's just cut performance, and then convincing the manager and minimum expectations. So I should be getting rewarded. It's one of those new coaching goals, I guess. They're a little easier than some of the other ones, where it's just building up the team. Also kind of encourages you to stick with a team for a little longer. So if you're someone who likes to play the type of campaign where you're kind of long-term coach for a team, it could be good for you. Scotland didn't make it into the final stage of the World Championships. And then Italy won, of course. I forgot to watch those matches. Yeah, but you can watch matches if you want to. Right over here. Who won the Champions League in the end of the season? Who won? Dundee Old FC. This team over here, they won. I guess I've played them often enough to get some information on these players, but I don't have full information. Primarily Scottish. And then who won the Champions League? Is that like a club tournament? Yeah, but that would have been them. And then if I want to go to England or something, I could go check. I could do it by country. I could say England. I could go Premier League, Manchester FC, West London FC, also known as Arsenal. Just don't tell Creo Team that. No, in the Scotland League. Yeah, yeah, Dundee Old FC, this team won. You can check the head-to-head if you want to. You can check the, I think you can check the statistics if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you can check that screen, get some information. Unless I'm being silly. Continental tournament, thank you. There you go. Gotcha. Yeah. Let me see if I could find it for you. Continental tournament. Okay, I see what you mean. Rome FC, I guess, Italy. I guess that's as close as you'll get to the Champion League here. European Cup. Pretty sure that's it. And then E-Regions. I'm assuming it's European Cup. Hopefully that gives you the information you need. Yeah, but primarily Italy, Spain, England, Germany. I mean, the teams with cultural abilities that are also generally strong by default. These guys, yeah. Let me go ahead and go over here. Results. Sure, that's all good. I continue. Most points in the league is obviously going to be the winner. I think EFA is UCL and European Cup is UEL. I guess I haven't really followed real life football in a long time. I'll watch it on and off, so I couldn't really say for sure. Yeah, but breakdown of the league standings, most victories, most draws. I normally get the most draws, just because I'm conservative by default. Yeah, but I'm not most bornly effective this time though. Most scoreless draws, obviously. Most cards, most injuries, 5 isn't a whole lot. 9 cards is quite a bit. Least goals scored, sure, based on the scoreless draws. Least conceded though, 22. And then what else? Most clean sheets again. Most scoreless draws, that goes hand in hand. Most penalties scored, 10 this season. Would have been what? I don't think you have penalty shootouts during the season. Pretty sure you don't. That would have been just from matches. So 10. Edinburgh FC also got 10. I wonder if that counts a cup. I can check it. Yeah, it was a pretty standard season. Wasn't crazy. And then footballers, I don't think I'm up there. Oh, I am. Most tackles performed. Interceptions. They count interceptions as tackles. It's weird. I think Creo team might need to do something about that. Alright, enough of that. Let's proceed. Got a decent amount of glory, 156, 78. Which is nice. Based on saves in the National Cup rank. Tackles, that makes sense. I just want to see if I get rewarded, if I get the contract completion. Want to see if I really get it that soon. It's only been a year. Dunfermline FC. Yeah, they did give it to me early. And they also acknowledged that they gave me more than enough time and I completed it already. That's good. Rank above 10. That's a little more challenging, but I think it's doable with this team. I could also shift. I mean, the only problem with shifting is that it has a cost. It has an innate cost. And then of course, now that we don't know exactly how the teams look, here you go. They can't train abilities if you don't have information. So I'd have to learn about all these different players the same way I did for this other team. So it's not just a matter of jumping to the better team now. Now you also have to figure out whether or not it's worth it. Like you have to spend time with all these different players, which means you have to play everybody to figure out how good they actually are. It might also be a situation where you've played against them before, so you might have some information coming in, but there's a lot more involved now. Where previously it would have just been choose the strongest team, right? Or choose the best contract or whatever. So it makes sense to stick with them, obviously. Rank above 10th place, that's the goal. But also there is the satisfactory performance, which is just to avoid relegation. So I think something that's still a bit confusing for some players is the satisfactory performance. I think when you look at the goal, you think if you don't make the goal, you automatically get fired. That's not the case. Like if you can make the satisfactory performance and I guess play politics on the back end with different coach abilities, you can easily stay in the race. Like if you hit satisfactory performance, you're guaranteed to keep the job unless you mess something up. Like maybe you asked for money and the coach and the president said no and you got upset or something. But generally this is pretty safe. If you play your cards right, you can still get into the range where you're rewarded, oddly enough. I'm gonna extend it. Ooh, look at that. We're getting offers for a national team. Nice. But I finally got here. That was the goal all along, wasn't it? Alright, so now I have enough reputation to actually become a national team coach, which is a new thing. You get different offers. Let's see. You get different offers. I might want to bookmark this actually. What is this? This is 1 hour in. Yeah, so different offers, they all come with a certain cost. They all have their own contracts tied to them. Obviously more prestigious teams, they're gonna have more expensive offers. More expensive opt-in costs. So for example, Portugal, To accept it, it's going to cost me 811 up front, and then I have to complete this to regain that, essentially to recoup it. Mexico is a similar situation. They're not as strong, but I still have to pay up 811 up front. And then if I complete that, I get 1200 over 3 years. I like this. It's actually interesting. Like, you don't necessarily want to choose the best team just because of the reputation cost. Like, I can choose Portugal. I can pay 811 up front, and then if I don't make it, I'm out 811. That's an issue. You can also skip it if you want to, but the whole point of this is testing in a more organic fashion. So I'm gonna grab one of these. Trying to figure out who I'm gonna take. You can also check the team, of course. It's gonna be like anything else. The only difference is they can only be nationals because it's a national team. Sweden. I do like the fact that it will show you the different positions, so you can actually make an informed decision. Sweden, CD. I don't really like any of these teams. It's going to be between these 3 teams: Norway, Sweden, and Ireland to start. I like Norway. Norway might actually be the best fit for me now that I think about it. Now that I look at all of this. And then let me see their requirement. Qualify for the final tournament. It looks like the base requirement. Yeah, so I think I'm going to choose Norway. And basically that's the only goal. You have to do that, otherwise you fail, which makes sense. And it's going to be players from all the different clubs, the best clubs, the Premier League in this case. Premier League teams. Yep. That makes a whole lot of sense. All right, let's do Norway, as we said. Let me just double check to make sure I'm happy with that. Yeah, that's fine. That's 454. Ireland's the cheapest, but you know, you get what you pay for, I imagine. Although they're not terrible. They do have 2 fullbacks, which I like. They also have wingers, which I like a lot. They have decent skills. Do they have anything on the wing? Oh yeah, they have flankers too. Ireland might actually be better for me. Do Norway or Ireland have football cultures? Not yet. Eventually every country is gonna have their own culture, but they haven't been implemented yet. From this list, the only team that really has a culture is Portugal. And then you can check it right here. Yeah, but in my case, I'll probably go Norway, honestly. Norway seems like they're slightly stronger. So it will give me a better chance of actually completing the goal. I'll take them. It's also within Europe, which I like. Like, if I really wanted to role play it, I would have gone to Ireland. You know, Scottish coach goes to Irish national team. That makes the most sense, I think. But Norway's fine. And then obviously I lose that immediately. 403 for my current reputation. So there is a cost. So I don't think you're going to want to take one. You're not going to want a situation where you take a really high profile contract, but then you don't feel like you can actually complete it, because then you're going to be out the cost of accepting the offer. So it does feel like you want to balance that out a little bit. And of course there goes the national team. You can see everybody right here. It's different than your club. You know, you have a different set of attributes. You have the different photos, all that different stuff, which is pretty impressive because every single guy here is from a different club. If I go over here, again, check the team, you can see all the different clubs attached. And then if you want to see the calendar, see when your team plays, right here. So basically the way it works is footballers get called up for different matches, otherwise they're going to be playing in their club matches as per usual, which means until they get called up, you have no control over what they do. You don't get to determine how they train, or, you know, whether or not they get injured or how they're used in matches. It's just when they get called up, really. And the same is true for you. Like, my guys can get called up and I can lose access to some really good players. It's going to be useful to have backup goalkeepers. If your primary goalkeeper gets called up for whatever reason, you can't stop it. You're going to need someone to take his place for at least a match or two, which I like. And it kind of forces you to consider that aspect as well. Let's see. Hilly returned from Narn FC. He played in 6 matches, which is actually solid, and he got a level. Then we got someone, Nicholas. He looks like he might be decent. And then let's see. Contracts are expiring as well. And then Norway. Right. The welcome to our team. You have to qualify for the final tournament. If you don't do that, you fail, right? So that's what you have to do. Transfer window. Right, the second part of the transfer for Zong, right? National Cup, basic stuff. Basic information, Kirk Howley FC. Yep, no. No. They want Cooper. That's understandable, though. Like, that could be a potential, what's the word? Potential strategy. You grab someone and then sell them immediately. Especially him. He kind of caps at 60, so it's not even that amazing. So that might be, it might be worth considering. I'll think about it. Yeah, but I'm gonna save it here. It's been about an hour. It's 6 o'clock now. I have other errands to run. And we got to get to the, well, I don't like to use the same term. We got the national team contract as well. So we got to see something new. Yeah, but it's getting late now. I'm gonna run. I'll pick it up again next weekend.